Good morning, global crypto enthusiasts. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you Wednesday, April 3rd, 2019. So, in the last couple of days, we've been doing some videos, and there's just been some outstanding volumes. And as of we've talked about the last few videos, we fully expected to see this money come in April and continue through most of May. As I've been saying that this market is a mirror image of 2018, and when you overlay the actual volume charts, they match. Like literally same for same. So what we're seeing right now is what we went through last year, and for people that were in the space at this time last year, late March and all of April and all of May, all you heard was the May consensus coming up in New York, and that how everybody was going to make a 70 to 80% gain. And what had happened was is like I've been saying, smart money, the smart traders, the people that are just a lot better at this than most people. They came into the space in early to mid April of 2018, and the market just has it's where we are right now, right? They just keep punishing the weak hands nonstop. So we're seeing the same thing as we saw last year. Is January, February, most of March really sucked. Just trying to find a base, trying to find some support, and we always seem to find that support in late March. Early April, and then we seem to get some money, and then everyone starts to get excited again. And then, like I said, I still fully expect to see this pump right to May long weekend, maybe right till the end of May, and then after that, basically when school's out and summer holidays start, people are going to start cashing out because they want to do stuff, they want to spend their money, they want to take their profits out, and they want to show the wife or a friend on how successful that their trading's being. So that's why you see a lot of June, July, August money really come out of both, not only the crypto market but the stock market as well. It's because people want to enjoy the summer, right? So we'll see that again. I fully expect to see a lot of money keep coming in until uh, May long weekend, which here is like 22nd, 23rd ish, and then we should start to see a bit of a fall. But the nicest thing for me is when we start to see this market cap sit at 175, we're up to 177, so a little bit of a pullback. For me, I've been saying a long time that the most important numbers for me for the longest time was 100 billion, because that's what it takes to be put onto a lot of the real world exchanges. It drops below 100 billion, a lot of these things wouldn't even survive anymore. Nobody talks about that. And also the overall market cap, when it gets up to 180 billion, that was the original line of support for years, was the 180 mark. Like 3 years was the 180. I can't remember how long, but it was a while, right? And that mark got broken when all of the original Bitcoin holders from, say, 2011 up to 2018, when the Bitcoin bullshit cash and fucking Bitcoin fake Satoshi basically duped a lot of people out of money because exchanges didn't back up the hard forks, and they weren't going to give them the bonus coins, right? So that's what took us from the 220 mark all the way back down to 100 billion, because that's where the people that were really holding, and they thought they were going to build their stacks, right? So let's go through the market here real quick here, because we're just going to show a couple of fun things here. So sitting at 175, the 24-hour trading. See, this is what's confusing to me, and this is where I hope they start looking into some more of the wash trading. It's hard for me to believe that we can be sitting at 77 billion. It was as high as 80 billion last night with a mark. How is there that much? There's basically more trading volume than we almost had as a market last week. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't that long ago we're sitting at 100, 105, 110 billion at 12 billion trading volume. Now, it seems like the 24-hour trading volume is surpassing what the actual market gain is. So everything we're going to look at is pretty green on the weekend. Actually, nobody's come out with any good news of any kind. So when I'm watching the charts, so I watch a lot of guys that talk about Elliott Wave and, why pay for the course when you got all these people willing to teach it free. And I spent a good 2 hours watching that this morning. And the funny thing is, it's confusion. The charts cannot tell them why. And every guy that goes into their chat rooms is, well, my chart says it's going to, my chart says, you know what, fuck you and your charts. You know what your chart doesn't tell you? That it's still a brand new market. You know what your fucking chart doesn't tell you? The news. What's happening on the newest exchange? Does your chart tell you that Binance is opening up ICOs? No. Does your fucking chart tell you that fucking Huobi is opening up global fucking locations? No. Does your chart tell you that Dash is operating in Venezuela and helping out the absolute needy of the world? No. Because all you guys do is sit back here and you just wait for the fucking price. And like I said in yesterday's video, when you see all this money coming into the market, what a lot of you people seem to forget is the companies that survive a 15, 16 month bear market. Some of these people didn't even pay their staff for weeks. A lot of these people had nothing to pay their staff. So that is my bitch of the week. All right, let's get on to this. Let's see who's really moving here this week. Ethereum came back a little bit over the night. Ethereum was up to about 175 last night. This is the first time I've seen XRP's price move fucking in months from 30, 31 cents. So it's had some nice price action. Litecoin continues to absolutely smash it. And again, what's funny about that is I did a video in the first week of January about the Litecoin halving, and I didn't see anybody talk about it until 2 weeks after. But of course, I can't get any views or subs on here because everyone's still stuck on watching the same 3 or 4 guys, giving them the same fucking bullshit every day, reading off of other people's articles every day of the week. So I give up on that. If I can't share accurate information with people and show people how to read these, then you guys keep following the same people and keep getting your asses kicked. Oh, what else do we got here? Bitcoin Cash and takes out EOS. Oh my God, that's how much of a week Bitcoin Cash has had. That sucks. What else we got here? Moving up. Tron is still sliding. Even though Tron's gaining, it's still sliding down. Dash is getting ready to make another move. It's nice to see Monero holding on strong as well. Again, my favorites that we've been watching, Neo taking back over Maker, and Maker had taken out both of these guys for a while, and then Ontology, like I said, was taking out the master over the people. Neo comes back. Neo has had an amazing, absolutely crazy last few days. Nem and Tezos are continuing to push it very strong. Where's our basic attention token? So when we talked about BAT here about a week ago, BAT was only sitting at like 23 cents. So for those of you that have BAT, pat the back for you guys there. That's another solid project that's been around for a long time. Oh, let's keep cruising. A lot of these guys are going to be in the 20 plus marker here. Let's also see anything that really, really just shoots through the roof. Nano, solid 7 days overall, but nothing over the last couple of days, which is kind of weird. Oh, my poor Digibyte. My rewards on Digibyte are just getting hammered. Who else we got here? KuCoin shares. Oh, 24. Look at it in the last hour. Oh my God, did somebody take a chunk of that out? This was sitting at about 210 about an hour ago before I took my son to school. Oh wow, that's a big chunk. Who else we got here? Just cruising through the list, guys. Not looking for anything specific. Project Pi. 35 on the week, 21 in the last 24. Pretty sweet. Who else we got here? Anybody else in there just crazy? Who do we got in there? Aeon. Oh, finally. So I've been talking about the Aeon and Wan chain bumping in and out of the top 100. Aeon, Wan chain, they're usually right up there, right? And then they played the little peekaboo there for a couple of weeks. So I do own a lot of Aeon, Icon, and Wan chain as well. So to see Aeon go from 13 cents about 10, 12 days ago to where it is right now, even makes my portfolio really happy. So it's almost 60% on the week. Elastos also almost 60% on the week. Metaverse at 40% on the week. Cubita 35 on the week. What else we got going on here? Buy box. See the buy box token we talked about today was a total pump, and that sucks because another struggling exchange trying to get by and surviving, the 15, 16 month bear market. And you saw people pump the shit out of this for about an hour the other day, and that was the result of the 63%. Old Bugger Coin at 165%, TTC Protocol at 151%. Oh my God, huge. But anyways, it's been an absolutely amazing week. And again, we're always going to pull back a little bit. Now, what we need to watch for, like I said, we were at 180, pull back to 175. Do we stop at 175 and go back up to 183, 184? That's the thing to watch for now, because the entire the last few weeks of March is what was making stronger lines of support. So instead of going from 120 billion and dumping down to 110, we were calling up to 125, back down to 120, up to 130, back to 125, and so on. So that's what we're hoping to see here is the next push up. Where are we going to stop and where are we going to gain again? So as long as our where we stop is higher than the last time, totally bullish. So are we in a bull market? I don't think so. I think we are getting played by the wealthy once again, and they're going to boom these charts right up to the top. And then when summer holidays come, they are going to kick all of the weekends right in the fucking nuts again, like they did last year and the year before, so that they can have a lot of extra free money to go enjoy the summer with. So that's what I'm saying here right now is that we are going to keep pumping sideways up now instead of sideways down. right till the third week of May, possibly to the end of May, and then that last little bit of May and that first week of June, that's going to tell us where we're going for the rest of the summer. So I expect it to keep going, and then again, as soon as it gets really nice outside, people are going to get kicked right in the balls, and the market's going to come back a little bit. So let's get on to a couple of little fun things here. Just want to do a couple quick faucets for you guys, and here is my my free money faucet portfolio. So on Saturday we were sitting at $243, and I haven't. So what I do is I put in my week what I gain during the week. I add on Saturday before I do my video. So I haven't even added my Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday totals yet. So just by the Bitcoin pump from Saturday's video, we went from 243 to almost 300. So that was what, a $55 gain. So I gained $55 by doing nothing. And that's what I've been trying to show you guys by collecting free crypto. And again, everything in my portfolio, this is all free. My Bitcoin from Faucets, these two here, my Ethereum and my Litecoin, these are from mobile. I haven't even played these in like a month and a half. And so what that it's only $8. What happens if ETH goes back up to 1,000? Multiply that by, so at $20, it's still $20 of free money from just clicking shit on my phone, right? And then you can see I've got a handful of airdrops that I got here. The IOST is going nice. I haven't cashed that out yet because I'm still getting daily logins, and you get, you know, whatever, 3-4 IOST every single day. I've got one more airdrop in here called Medibit. I've got like 7,000 of those, but it's not on enough exchanges to add on to here yet. My game plan, now that I'm sticking with my May prediction, is I'm actually, I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm going to actually try and get out of my airdrops by the end of May, and I'm just going to put them into one of my other coins, and that way I can reduce this and get down to my 7-coin portfolio. So that's what's really nice. And again, as when we started doing our faucets videos in early January, Dash was always my main example. And at the time, Dash was sitting at $60, 60, and Litecoin was sitting at $25. And I kept showing you guys what would be your return on investments if these ever got back to their all-time highs, right? So now, as you can see, since January 12th, this being April, so we're at just about 3 full months, right? So January to February, February, March, March to April. So we're at 3 months and about a week, and the price has more than doubled already, right? So not sure what everybody's waiting for, but it's free. And again, there is $300 USD sitting there to show you that it's free. And this isn't even, like I said, I still got a lot of KYC to do. I'm going to try and get some more of it done this weekend. But I've still probably got anywhere from $800 to another $1,000 US that I've got to add into this still. So at some point, this is just going to get astronomical. And the only thing disappointing to me with the market growth is now that the price gets higher, so the rewards have more value, so you get less of a reward. So like with Dash again, when I first started in January 12th, I could get on the higher paying faucets, you're still going to get around 1,500, but an average faucet, you were getting say 700 sats of Dash. Now it's down to like 250. So that's the difference. So as always, you're going to come in, you're going to go into my About section, you're going to get signed up through my links, and the first one you're always going to do is Faucet Hub, because this is the mothership, and this is where all of your wallets get attached to. So we'll go through our dashboard once here. Oh, and it is Wednesday, so for me, on the minimum cash out ones that are attached to Faucet Hub but don't get automatically put into your balance, those are what I'll work on today, so I can get them cashed out by Friday and add it into my Saturday totals. And as you can see here, I'm still running autoclaim in the background on another laptop while I'm doing this on this laptop. So you have got your cryptocurrency wallet open, and you're grabbing your receiving address as always, never ever your sending address. And the cryptocurrency that you're going to link, you're going to come in here. So we're doing Bitcoin. You would put your Bitcoin receiving address right there. Click your currency, link it. That's it. And it's a one-time action, and it's there for good. So maybe what we'll do is just show you guys the withdrawals here that I've had from the past. And these are the ones I've done here. And these ones were done either the same day or by the time I woke up the next day. So these guys, Faucet Hub is just amazing. So now we'll go to two of my favorite sites here, and over at Free Bitcoin Win, what they've done is they still have their basic faucet that's only going to be for a little while longer, and then they allow you to come and choose your own coin out of these 5 here, and you can do the basic, the short links. And as you can see, it's still pretty nice when you can get 10 million sats of Digibyte and so on. So we'll have a look on here, And again, this one too is another one that's attached to Faucet Hub, but I still have to withdraw it. So I will hammer these three balances for the remainder of the day, and sometime later tonight I'll cash these out. So these are into my balance. Again, the link is in the About section. Oh, the best thing about these guys, as I've been showing you, is every time you log in, after one complete day, you get a loyalty bonus. So I started this site with you guys. This was brand new to me less than 2 weeks ago, and after 12 days, there you see it, I get an 11% bonus. Who else is doing that? The only other one that I know that's doing that is Coin to Play, and anybody else, the payouts are so rinky dinky, it's just a waste of time, right? So the other one I absolutely love is BitHunt, and they just did some major maintenance to this over the last couple of days, so I wasn't able to hammer these guys too hard. So we took out our 10 Tron. Whoa, what am I doing here? Withdraw, dummy. We wanted to do our one withdrawal the other week with our Tron, and it took less than a day. And here's all our other ones. Paid. So there's the proof that they pay straight into your wallet, and the time varies. That's all. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes it takes an hour, but it's always been there before I wake up the next day. So I'll hammer these. The Neo, again, it's going to take me at least a while. You got to get the Neo up to 5 million, which is actually pretty good because most Neo make you withdraw one entire Neo from most places, or you have to buy one entire Neo. So the fact that I can transact it at less is awesome. Got to build my Tron back up to 10 million, and then everybody else is just a small minimum withdrawal. So these totals are not in my Faucet Hub total. I have to gather a little bit more and get them in there. So not much more. I didn't want to pop up anything for you guys. We just wanted to talk about the market, the positive news, the nice money. And again, don't be scared when you see a couple of these minor pullbacks. The main thing now is to watch where it stops and where we go back from there again and where it stops. So stronger support each and every week for the last month now, and now we're starting to see the result, a little bit more confidence. But again, don't be fooled. If you really want to look through everything, just go through last year's market cap charts here. So we'll have one more quick look at that for you guys, and we'll just do the 1 year. And again, this is what we're seeing from last year. So if we could pull this back a little bit, and basically there's going to be us right there. So this is what I'm seeing. The same thing as last year. This was consensus. This was every YouTuber coming out telling the world that they were going to get 80% return right around in here. Right around in there. Right at the very end of May, right? So everybody, oh, let's buy. Smart money comes in, kicked in the nuts, took it all out, and that's where we've sat ever since. And I see that exact same pattern happening again. Steady growth right till near the end of May, and near the end of May, early June. Put on your hockey cup, boys, because it's going to be coming again. So that's all I got for you guys today. I didn't want to rant too long. Again, all of the links for free money, free crypto are in my About section. Greatly appreciated. Come in, get signed up, ask any questions. I'm here to help. Not here to talk about news. It's just too bloody boring. You want to learn how to research a team? Do you know how to research a team? Do you understand how to read the charts? Do you want to learn how to read the charts? I'm not here to do tutorials on them. You need to come in and ask a question, because other than that, I'm a long-term investor, and the reason I do most of these videos is because I'm just tired of seeing stupid people getting crushed and going on to social media and basically begging people to tell them what to fucking invest in. It's just so ridiculous. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. Like, sub, share, spread the good word. This is 88 Fantastic, showing you how to take a bite out of the cryptocurrency market. Take care, y'all.